why perfectionism, why being a perfectionist is actually just procrastination. So I'm falling into this right now. I remember I was talking to my cousin the other day and I was just like, well, I just want it to be like, perfect or just dope. And he was like, everybody wants everything to be dope. I'm just like, yeah. And the problem is that like I'm seeing is like this, what I have to offer is actually dope, man. But the thing that we end up falling into is trying to make things perfect without just doing shit. So that's like the number one thing to like combat perfectionism and procrastination is just start doing shit. Just start firing. That's just do shit is from 50 Cent's book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. And then like what happens then is then you can start getting some data. So like that was like the big thing when I first moved out here to the lake, where I was just like, fuck it, man. Excuse my language, but I was just like, I'm just gonna start doing shit. And then I just started doing shit. And then like what happens then is then you start building momentum. Other things start like opening up or sparking your creativity. But if you just start like overthinking things without just doing shit, then like you get stuck and you just start procrastinating and then using the like perfection as an excuse why you're not taking any action. So the second thing that happens when you just start doing shit is then you start getting some data, but like you can't get any data or data before you just do shit. So I have that fire, ready, aim. And that was like the big thing that I was like saying. I was just like fire, aim, ready instead of aim, ready, fire, because you're not ready. You're not going to be ready. You're never going to be ready. That's like that's the big secret. You're never going to be ready. But if you just start doing shit, you'll get the momentum, then you'll start getting some data. And then what you do is you calibrate after the fact. You start seeing what's working, what doesn't, what's not working. And yeah, so that's like where I'm at now is like I know that I need to do a couple things, honestly. So the things that like I need to start just doing is like one, just uploading these videos. That's number one. And then during this process of doing these podcasts, it helps a lot. And I've actually suggested a couple people just like talking to the camera, with whatever like comes to mind, just like get it out of your head. And you'll start to find your voice. So that's like the main point um that they talk about, that Russell Brunson talks about in his book, the Expert Secrets book, is that where like for this part, you're just trying to find your voice and figure out like exactly what your message is that you're trying to share with the world. And so during this process and just going through my perfect presentation that I'm going to be doing live 52 times this year or until it hits $1 million in sales, I started to kind of like unravel and make more sense of the message that I really am trying to share with people, you know? Um so that's the video for